Hello? Slimes. Discord server's been pretty cool recently. I decided that since a lot of my members are Brazilian for some reason, I would do my intro in Portuguese to make you guys feel more at home. Olá, slimes. Quando eu fizer minha turnê mundial, vou for sumai. Isso é promessa. I basically just said I love my fans. You know, I love my fans so much. Like if you love the Brazilians, the Portuguese, fantastic language. Madlib time. Madlib won the vote pretty hard. Like I want A$AP Rocky to win, and people want A$AP Rocky to win. This one even had Little Sims. Little Sims got, excuse my language, Little Sims got like destroyed in. I said destroyed because I didn't want to say what I wanted to say, but Little Sims got destroyed in the poll. Anyways, it came out to Madlib and A$AP Rocky. I keep commenting suggestions. Forgot to say this again. That was the poll last time. If you want Little Sims to win or you want A$AP Rocky to win, comment it again. I mean, I'll do it anyways, but comment it again so my video gets shown. I made a Madlib beat.
I feel as if I've outgrown the nice day. Let someone else have a few. I've had my share. Why should I be hogging all the really nice ones? So I feel like I'm beyond the nice day now. Of course, people still want me to have one. Everybody wants me to have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
It took me a couple days, and I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. But the people in the server were like, no, this isn't it. So I sent my old Madlib beat, which I haven't made a video on, and they decided that I should do this one instead, which fine by me. Less work on my part, kind of. I followed the Navy D video for this. He just says like go out for more eclectic samples, which is 100% true. There's very few Madlib songs that come to mind that are just like American soul. Like he would never dig through the same crates as Kanye, even though Kanye wishes that he would. And yeah, so he was like, he found like a Turkish sample, so I wanted to go look for an Arabic one, and I found this. And what's crazy is recently I went to go get Persian food. I got some kebab at a Persian restaurant, and they were playing this song. What is playing? Yeah, so that was pretty crazy. I found some sections. Okay, I'm gonna try to find them. Actually, no, it's just the intro. That little part right there was like, that was sick. That's some sick stuff. Now, this beat isn't how my Madlib formula would work. I'm going to try my best to give you guys the Madlib formula, but the beat kind of doesn't fit that. Basically, what I found is he kind of tends to do these really simple repeating rhythms. Like we can look at the Shadow of Tomorrow on Madvillany. There's a lot of stuff on Quasimoto like this, which I guess, that's also Quasimoto's song technically. America's Most Blunted is like that. He gets these repeated sounds. It kind of goes off on them a while. And there's these kind of really long loops. That eventually go into like a chorus or an alternate section. So like, yes, I'm not going to show you guys an example because I got copywritten last time. Now my video won't show up in Russia, even though like 0.002% of my viewers are in Russia. So that sucks for them. They didn't get an upload last week. So I took this section out and I started putting my filters on them. First one, took out some of the sixth band because let's go in order. Without sixth band, so it sounds like kind of crispy. This kind of helps like a little lo-fi, and it kind of takes out that I'm gonna say diddling. I don't want to. Diddling's not the word I'm looking for. The jingling sound effect. Then we got some Fruity Limiter. This is for sidechaining. Fruity Soft Clipper. You know, just for like mastering. Sound Goodizer. You always have to have Sound Goodizer. And then lastly, one last bandpass EQ. This is so my kicks come in more thoroughly, and some other stuff later. But what I found with Madlib samples is he keeps them very dusty, very dusty. I highly recommend you use multi-band compressor as like your main lo-fi-ing effect, because like that seems like it's the most effective way of getting the Madlib sound. A lot of his stuff it's like Japanese super flat painting, you know? He has staging, like a lot of stuff will just be like in the right ear or the left ear, but he rarely ever just has like reverb and delay and separation or anything like that. It's always very flat. And the last thing, this is another thing I didn't replicate, but he kind of hides his melodies. Like a lot of Quasimoto stuff, you're kind of just listening to the drums, but there are melodies in the background. Like even some songs on Madvillany, you can't even hear what's going on unless you like bring the volume up, headphones on, you know, really focus. This one doesn't have that, but we're gonna keep getting into it. This song also has like, it like repeats some stuff in other ways. So you hear at the beginning, it's like, Oh, I'm a fool. It doesn't repeat stuff in other ways. It's split to 2 tracks. So on the left ear and the right ear are 2 different guitars playing the same thing. So I stacked them on top of each other. And then Madlib likes to layer his samples. We have more layering later, and the beat that I had planned for you guys was actually layered like 3 different samples. But this one we have some layering within the sample. So we see this section right here. Sounds freaky. I just use Fruity Delay 2. I don't know how I got these settings. You can look at this and maybe replicate it yourself. I don't know how this happened. I think it's because I turned volume all the way down and the delay like all the way up. But here's it with just delay. Kind of loud. EQ to mellow out that frequency. Soft clipper. Same thing. Reverb and EQ. I know I said no reverb, but this is for like a little textural element you don't really hear. If you listen really close in the background, there it is. And every so often I cut out some of these layers. And you can really tell. No guitar there. Yep. These drums, Madlib's drums are very, very big, very crunchy. Sometimes they're the main event with these kinds of things. Let me show you the drums I had on this other beat. This other beat that I can't show you guys. I just can't show you guys. They're like, it's super crunchy. The drums are very like up sometimes. These drums are very faint, so I kind of reversed it. I found that most of the time the melody was faint while the drums are very up front. If you listen to the Black Market seminar with Kazi and Madlib, that stuff is like crazy lo-fi drums. But you can hear these are kind of textural drums. You can kind of lose the hi-hats. The snares just kind of help with pacing. But now it's time for the chorus. Usually there's like a big switch or something like that. This time there was this one part where it was like horn in the right ear and then like a kazoo in the left one. So I just did what I did before, but with the horn and the kazoo. Here's just some EQ bandpass because the other guitar samples are mostly low end, mid end. I have some bandpass to cut out the low end so this can sit away from that sample and just sit on top of it with just high end. Then I have a little more boost of the high end. You can see it's the same band that I cut out over here, so they're kind of like they kind of fit together. Put up the meme of the jigsaw puzzle, and then Fruity Limiter. This to make it seem bigger than it is. Here's without Fruity Limiter. Here's with Fruity Limiter. Kind of keeps it down, you know. If you notice, these are all on resample. This is the last Madlib tip. I found that he doesn't just detune his samples like 2 semitones, whatever. He does like 1.5 semitones, like 4.5 semitones. Like What a Day in the Park, that's 4.5 semitones. I think what he does is he stretches it to fit the BPM, but he doesn't do it based on the pitch. So what I recommend is you just go up here and you go like most of the way. And that'll kind of give you a detuning feel, very grimy. That'll kind of give you a detuning feel, comma, very grimy, period. That is kind of the beat. That's kind of the whole thing done. I would like to show you how I incorporate vocal clips, vocal samples, kind of like Madlib does. But it's kind of difficult because like usually the vocal clips interact with the rapper, and I don't have a rapper, and he usually like scratches them in, and I don't have a turntable. Anyways, that's it. Keep subscribing, and if you've stayed to the end, I'm gonna play the final beat. But if you stay to the end, I've been doing weekly uploads. It was for an assignment. If you guys want to help me with my assignment, and you're in the Discord server, please tell me your YouTube name so I can see if you've commented. That's all I want. I just want to see if you've commented. And I'm going to go back to like monthly uploads or like twice a month uploads, which you guys will get higher quality beats. And my tape is coming out. Watch out for my tape. I'll be posting it. It'll be in the description when it's out. If it's not in the description, it's not out yet. Thank you. Keep subscribing so I can keep making videos. Goodbye.
تو همونی اگه با من بمونی